Welcome back to another Philly Sports 26 video. So this video is going to be about the Eagles. And let me tell you something, the Eagles stress me out like crazy. The Eagles beat the Bills in the craziest game I've ever watched in my life. I was literally on the ground praying for the Eagles to win. That's how crazy it was. So the Eagles beat the Bills 13-12. And let me take you through that final drive. So the Eagles were up 13-0 in the whole game, right? Bills got a little Bills tush-push touchdown, let's call it. Then it was 13-6. And then Jalen Carter blocked the extra point, which is really huge because if he didn't block that, the Eagles probably would have lost. Then after that, the Eagles got 3 and out, and the Bills got the ball back with about 2 minutes left. And they drove down the field, scored a touchdown, and oh my God, they went for 2 points. I don't know why they didn't just tie the game so they could go to OT. I don't think they trusted their kicker because their kicker sucks. So they went for 2. Khalil Shakir was in the back of the end zone wide open because Reed Blankenship, let's say this is the end zone, right? Reed Blankenship was over here, and Shakir was over here. Wide open. And Josh Allen threw it over here, and it hit the ground. The Eagles won in the craziest game ever. Now, in that game, A.J. Brown got to 1,000 yards, and he became a 5,000-yard receiver for the Philadelphia Eagles. So congratulations to him. I hope he gets to 6,000, maybe even 7. But Dallas Goedert just set a new record for future Eagles tight ends for the most touchdowns in a single season. And the season is not even over. He has 11 touchdowns, which is absolutely absurd. I've never seen anything like that by an Eagles tight end. Not even Zach Ertz, crazy enough. And Jalen Carter did win NFC Player of the Week because he had a couple sacks and that blocked extra point, which helped the Eagles so much. I wonder how many blocked extra points he has this season. He has to have a lot, right? And then the Eagles are resting their starters for Week 18, but I'll just tell you why they shouldn't, and I'll tell you why they should later in the video. So keep watching. Then, Jordan Mailata, gotta love him. He just silenced all the critics about resting the starters. He said, "Our confidence is through the roof. We know who we are. We know who we have. So heading into the playoffs, it's a chance to prepare our bodies and our mental, a physical and mental rest." That is bars right there. Bars. But even worse, I have something even worse for you guys. You probably don't think it's that bad, but trust me, it's bad. Here is the Friday injury report, which was yesterday at practice. Jalen Carter, hip, did not participate. Nakobe Dean, it's very expected. He didn't play, and we're probably going to just save him for the playoffs. He didn't play because of his hamstring. Marcus Epps, concussion, did not participate. Now, during the Bills game, he literally just kept going for, hip sticks. He just kept going for the knees, just bulldoze into him. Now, I know he has a concussion because, you could just see it after one of his hits. He was just, wobbling around a little bit, right? And then Dallas Goedert, scary. Knee, did not participate. Hopefully he can come back for the playoffs. Lane Johnson, foot, did not participate. Hopefully he can also come back for the playoffs because he is much needed in the tush push because the tush push is not working this year. If you notice, during the Bills game, on 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, they would just run the ball or punt it on 4th and 1. They wouldn't go for the tush push because it doesn't work. Then Jalen Phillips, ankle, did not participate. But Jihad Campbell, back shoulder injury, he did participate. He was a full participant. Now, I hope all those guys are back for the playoffs because nobody's playing this entire week on the defense and offensive side. Now, Jalen Hurts, I don't understand why, because he has way too much pressure on him. Because Jalen Hurts, every time he goes out there, he has to perform like crazy. But Tanner McKee, when he goes in, oh, just throw the ball and do whatever you want. Don't matter. Because he's just in trash time. So I think the Eagles fans, we need to give him some less expectations because he was just Super Bowl MVP. Cut him some slack. Because he can't have a good year every year, especially with different offensive coordinators every year. Because he's made the playoffs with different offensive coordinators every single year he's been in the league. So that is very impressive, and I think we should give him some less criticism. Now, this is Tanner McKee's biggest game. I know I just said that he doesn't have to go out there all that. He doesn't have to do anything, right? But hear me out. The Eagles can get the 2 seed this week, in the final week. Because if the Bears and 49ers lose, the Eagles get the 2 seed. Because the Seahawks already had the number 1 seed, but they're playing the 49ers. But if the 49ers win, because they only have 4 losses, they're 12-4. If the Niners lose, then they have a better chance of getting the 2 seed. But if the Niners win, they get the 1 seed because they already beat the Seahawks this year. And the Bears play the Lions, so it's a divisional matchup, and the Lions could play spoiler and beat the Bears. And if that works out, because the Eagles play the Commanders, the Eagles can get the 2 seed. Then the Eagles have more home games instead of away games. This is a huge week. But even if they lose or the other teams win, the Eagles still get the 3 seed and they play the Rams at home, which I'm really, really confident about because of last year. And their defense, the Rams' defense isn't even that good because Matt Stafford literally has to score every single drive, and their offense is pretty mid. But our defense is the best defense in the NFL. I do not care what anybody else says. Our defense is the best. And you know what's going to happen? That right there is going to happen. I'm telling you right now, the Philly special is going to happen in the playoffs. If Kevin Patullo could somehow pull that off. Because the thing is, no team is going to expect it because the Eagles' offense sucks this year. Now, if that works out, that'll be the greatest thing to ever happen in Philly sports history again. Because if Nick Foles can do it, that guy right there, then Jalen Hurts can do it. Now, I did say that there is a pro and a con for resting the starters. The con is they might not get the 2 seed. But the pro is every single time the Eagles rested their starters in the final week of the season, they got into Super Bowl. Last year, we rested the starters. Saquon could have broken the record, but the Eagles won the Super Bowl. In 22, the Eagles rested the starters in the final week, and they went to the Super Bowl. But they lost, but that's okay, because they went to the Super Bowl. So I'm really confident this year that they're going to the bowl. If that doesn't happen, well, we got next year. See you guys in the next one.